It's British Fallout, chat. I didn't think it could get any worse. It's British Fallout.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Researcher Miller, and the SCP we're going to be studying today is SCP-1678. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-1678 remains only partially contained. Mobile Task Forces Tau-4 and Epsilon-6 have succeeded in establishing a
Hot dog, I swear to God. Stop. Say off the front. We don't need the Storm Ravens. Stop.
defense perimeter around
Thank you for the 25, though, you
the Hyde
goober.
Park district of SCP-1678.
Wait, Hyde Park, that's in London. So this is actually in London, right?
With cases of SCP-1678-A largely ceasing their attacks on the perimeter of the Foundation-held area. A long-term research base is currently under construction, and Mobile Task Force commanders are preparing an assault on the SCP-1678 Natural History Museum with the intent of capturing a forward command post to direct defense.
That is London. Yeah, that is actually London. So, okay. Well, I guess, sorry, from the term like London, I thought it was like an alternate version of London, like, or like somewhere that was just called like London, but not actually in London. Okay, not my capital city.
Current short-term aims involve the capture of an extension of the defensible perimeter to the SCP-1678 Natural History Museum, and to research and ascertain the origins, construction, and weaknesses of the SCP-1678-A entity.
Also, I did watch through, like I promised, guys, I did watch through the orientation video, and I'm aware now that they have like covert op teams that go and like neutralize and capture these SCPs, and they have like these other organizations now that I forget their names, but they're like working against the SCP Foundation, and they have their own own like commands and fucking schemes and shit, and it's way fucking bigger than I thought. SCP's kind of fucking cool, not gonna lie.
Long-term aims involve efforts to halt, hinder, or control the reduction.
Oh, and the D-Class. I understand what D-Class are now too. I understand that they're disposable test subjects, essentially, is what a D-Class is, and they're always like prisoners for some reason, like they've committed crimes in their life, and instead of serving their sentence, they get sent to be D-Class, where they're just like disposable fucking test subjects. So yeah, I promise, like I promised chat, I did watch the video, I did brush up on my SCP.
Of SCP-1678-A entities, and to assault the SCP-1678 Houses of Parliament, where the being, entity, or intelligence responsible for the creation of SCP-1678 is believed to reside, and to capture and contain the aforementioned being. Description: SCP-1678 is a full-scale mirror image reconstruction of the British city of London, located.
Did he say shitty? I swear to God, motherfucker said shitty. He's not wrong. London is
exactly
a shithole.
1 kilometer underneath the original city of London. Currently, only the Hyde Park district of SCP-1678.
So it's a facsimile of London, but it's underground. Interesting. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Has been explored, but all buildings, at least within the explored district, correlate exactly to their surface counterparts in terms of location, as well as the exterior size and shape, although rarely in terms of architecture, building material, and interior layout. The city has been constructed to resemble the city as it was in the Victorian era, with constructions designed to resemble traditional gas lighting prevalent on the streets, and with all modern buildings in the original city of London being represented in a Victorian style of architecture, most notably.
That's kind of cool. So, for those who aren't paying attention, the London Underground City is London, but everything is made to look Victorian, which is like a time period in history. A lot of people fantasize about the Victorian period. It was a very dirty period. Like, a lot of people were not clean, and it was a very, very, very bad time to be alive. Like, I don't know what the romance is behind the Victorian period, but it wasn't a good period of history. Let's be real.
The skyscrapers of the business district. Illumination is infrequent and unreliable, and it is unknown how SCP-1678 has acquired a steady oxygen and gas supply. SCP-1678 is believed to have been constructed instantaneously by unknown means, with the SCP-1678 Houses of Parliament serving as the epicenter for the construction process. This is evidenced by the fact that as distance from the Houses of Parliament increase, there is an exponentially increasing frequency of flaws in the construction of SCP-1678, such as houses built entirely out of copper pipes or other unconventional materials.
What the fuck?
Gas lights being
Yo, that house is gonna be robbed. If it's in London, it's made out of copper pipes. It's gonna be robbed for all the pipes just for somebody to sell it for money.
little more than a metal rod topped with a floating orb of light. Buildings containing no floors. And at the furthest explored distance from the epicenter,
I'm sorry to keep pausing, but there's too many fucking London jokes. Buildings with no floors is kind of like a normal thing for London. Again, don't let it fool you. Just because it's a capital city doesn't mean it's a good place. London is a shithole. I can say that as a British citizen and somebody who has been to London. London is a shithole. Don't go to London. Maybe go for a day to see, the King's Guard. The London Eye, all the Big Ben, stuff like that. Go and see like the touristy things, but don't go anywhere else in London. And then get out as quickly as you can, because London is a fucking horrible place. And expensive, yeah, it is beyond expensive. £12 for a bottle of water. A fucking 500-litre bottle of water was £12. Just no.
No windows or doors. Aside from the Foundation occupants and cases of SCP-1678-A, B, and C, SCP-1678 is believed to be uninhabited. SCP-16...
Oh, wait, so it's just an empty fucking replication of fucking, of... Doris, please don't fucking use that word on stream, please, buddy. Please don't use that word.
78 is believed to have been constructed with the intent to harbor the survivors of an XK-class end-of-the-world event. This is evidenced by an audio recording that will activate and play upon any person entering the city. The following is SCP-1678 audio recording. Entrance to On London.
My fellow citizen, if you are hearing this tape, then the world as we knew it has finished. The sky has broken, the ground heaves with the tramp of terrible feet, and all the horror and madness from the dark corners of the world has broken free to exact its vengeance on the world of man. Those who sought to contain them are killed or scattered, and we soon learned that to attempt to fight these creatures is almost invariable.
Wait, these creatures? I thought it was uninhabited. This place was just like a weird facsimile of London in the Victorian time.
To face one's death. Countless billions have been slaughtered in their attempt to sate their endless appetite for death. And there is nothing we could do to stop them. Evil has raised its bloody flag upon all nations of the world and crowned its unholy victory to the broken sky. Yes, this is the end. But there is a new hope. Welcome to On London, a city of survivors.
Fallout mixed with Bioshock feel. Yes, it does feel kind of like Bioshock, like Fallout-y. It's got that old-timey feel to this recording. Please.
A city of the free. Together, fellow citizen, we will wait and prepare for the new beginning, the grand new world.
Wait, is this a vault? This seems very the more this is going on, the more I'm getting Fallout from this. Is this like a vault where they're gonna stay safe on the ground for millennia and then they're gonna come out and they're gonna be, big pog and depopulate the world, blah 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 after the apocalypse? This is very Fallout coded right now, which is not a bad thing. I like Fallout.
That is soon to come. Let the world above burn. We will endure. Let the monsters have their world. We will prepare. And let the ground tremble with a new Armageddon as evil consumes itself. For I tell you, citizen, upon the day of the ruination of man,
It's British Fallout, chat. I didn't think it could get any worse. It's British Fallout.
Insatiable appetites will turn them against one another in their endless lust for death. We will wait. And I tell you, citizen, that there will be a new morning, and you will emerge from London and stand blinking in the sun as our children
Armed with your trusty London bin knife?
play and laugh in the bones of horrors long dead. And you will walk hand in hand to the sea, our faces skywards, as the rising sun ushers in the new age of man. And you will gather, citizen, at my feet as I summon on London from its rest. And it shall burst phoenix-like from the ashes of the old. And on that day, citizen, there shall be a new order. As
Okay, I'm not liking the sound of this anymore. This is getting very weird. This is a bit kind of like cult-like vibe. This is like, oh no. He's talking about a new order, bro. Nothing good comes from people who talk about a new world order. I'm sorry, that's never a good thing to talk
we
about.
raise the Union flag over the entire world.
I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to do that. We tried that at one point. It didn't work out. We tried. We tried to do that, remember? Didn't work out for us. Maybe we just, let people be people and let them do their thing, Sovereignty is a very, very nice thing for other places to have too.
I welcome you to London, the last city. And the first.
How can you be the last and also the first at this? Bruh, you're not making sense. Oh no, not again. Yeah, here we go again. Here we go, chat.
There are other audio recordings here. I will describe each one before I play it. The following message is relayed on the end of every hour.
The time is 9 o'clock. All is well.
Obviously, every hour wouldn't say 9 o'clock for any of you smartasses out there. That was just an
Feel called out. I was literally about to say that. I was literally about to fucking say that. I feel so called out.
example. This plays on approaching any bank or police station.
Citizen, you are entering a restricted area.
Ooh.
Have your authorization papers ready. A bobby will arrive to escort you shortly.
A bobby. I have not heard that term in a long, long time. A fucking bobby. Okay, so those who don't know, bobby was like a British slang term back like ages and ages ago for a police officer. That's what a bobby is.
Warning. A single case of SCP-1678-A will be summoned. On being cited by a case of SCP-1678-A, the following audio lines play.
Halt! Police! Drop your weapons. Come now. Let's be having you. Police, don't run.
Randomly, once per hour. The messages below are selected examples of the 1678 observed audio recordings.
No one is safe from the influence of mimetic beings. Have yourself assessed today. You could be possessed by a mimetic horror and not even know it. Psych assessments are free and easy. Visit
I mate, got a license for that mimetic horror, bruv.
a clinic today. Do you find light uncomfortable?
Yes.
Identifying a cortex worms infection early makes them possible to remove. Speak to your doctor today.
Chat, I think you might have worms. Chat. You might want to get yourself checked out, okay? It might be serious.
Have you noticed anyone acting oddly? Tell a bobby immediately.
Yes.
Crime will not be tolerated in London. I warn you. The tormentors of society will become its defenders.
Huh?
Evil can walk in human form.
Wait. We can't gloss over that. That was weird and interesting. He said the menaces of society will become its defenders. And chat was saying that bobbies are entities and exist here. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and put two and two together. Does this place turn bad people into bobbies? Again, this is not pre-watched, I promise. Chat told me to watch it, so I'm watching it. I'm just putting two and two together. I think I might be onto something.
And human flesh. Stay vigilant. Are you frequently anxious or depressed? It could be a symptom of the pattern Screamer's influence. Notify a Bobby immediately. Ensure you are well rehearsed in all breach protocols. There is no excuse for panic or confusion during drills. Can't make ends meet? Do not be ashamed. Bryson's Home for the Poor is here to help. I rule in the interests of the many, not the few. There are no special privileges.
Damn.
Swelling and abnormal growths are an early sign of the slaverman's possession. Report any abnormal sickness to your doctor immediately. Each and every one of you is responsible for the safety of London and its citizens. Be watchful.
Most explored buildings within SCP-1678 appear to have been outfitted for the purpose of extremely dense inhabitation, with closely grouped steel bunk beds, a common feature in any building suitable for the purpose. Foundation researchers have advised that most explored buildings within SCP-1678 are unfit for human habitation, due to a high performance of mold, damp, and poor construction within.
No, bro. That's just normal London construction. That's normal. Mold, yeah, that's normal. Poor construction, normal. It's getting mixed up, chat. It's getting mixed up with the real London here. That is normal. Those structures in London are not fit for human habitation.
These buildings, some buildings are outfitted for other purposes. Most notably, the SCP-1678 version of the Natural History Museum, which is featuring an exhibit titled "The Fall of Man," and contains representations of several known SCP entities, and images and artwork depicting apocalyptic settings. The key threat posed by SCP-1678 is by entities referred to in some SCP-1678 audio recordings as bobbies. Bobby is known to be a Victorian-era British slang term for policeman.
Yeah, exactly. See, I was right, chat. I know my shit. Just trust me, bro.
Both referred to as SCP-1678-A. These entities are constructed out of human corpses, crudely dismembered at the head, wrists, knees, and elbows, and reassembled using industrial hinges and screws. The head is always wrapped in bandages. They are dressed in a uniform similar to Victorian-era police and are extremely hostile towards Foundation personnel.
Oh, so those are like the entity monster things. Interesting. So they're zombies? Maybe. I don't know.
Attacking them on sight with improvised weapons. These attacks are always preceded by SCP-1678-A emitting a noise similar to that of a policeman's whistle, and all loudspeakers within 100 meters emitting the audio recording, "Police, halt, criminal." Instances of SCP-1678-A are extremely resistant to damage, with only high-caliber rounds and explosive weapons proving sufficient to destroy them. They are believed to originate from a building named Bryson's Home for the Poor, as evidenced by an inmate-style jumpsuit worn under the uniform.
Oh, wait, so it's not even a poorhouse, it's just a prison. It's just a workhouse or something. Okay, this is really fucking trippy and weird, but very interesting. Like, I kind of want to know more.
To what extent they interact with other SCP-1678 entities is unknown. The following is SCP-1678-B overview. SCP-1678-B, role Surveillance, also known as Eyes in the Sky. Cases of SCP-1678-B are biomechanical constructs which resemble that of a small avian life form. They are composed of central mass of a red organic matter, stitched together by a copper exoskeleton that resembles a spine and wing bones. The head has been demonstrated to be a small video camera, and remnants of feathers and plastic on the exterior suggests they were once.
Bro, we should have this because the UK government will get ideas and actually do that. Actually make one of these fucking robot bird things, like, not even joking.
Intended to resemble a pigeon. Cases of SCP-1678-B are known to possess no offensive or destructive capabilities. Yet their ability to track task force movements should not be underestimated. As it is currently known,
Wait, yeah, Simpsons did do that. You're right. Yes, yes, I remember. I remember that episode. Yeah. Simpsons did that. I remember.
They are capable of communicating with or summoning cases of SCP-1678-A. Cases of SCP-1678-B are relatively simple to contain or destroy. Yet their large numbers makes their observation of Foundation activities extremely difficult to stop. Occasional posters throughout the Foundation explored area allude to their existence. These posters display an image of a small pigeon observing criminal activity beneath the title, "On London's Eyes in the Sky," alongside a small...
I mean, for real though, that is kind of like a genius idea. Like, just to make like robot burbs. Like robot surveillance burbs or like robot surveillance drones. It's kind of like, it's very dystopian, but it is a very good idea if you want like surveillance shit. Just like disguise them as birds and people won't pay attention.
message to the effect that anyone destroying or vandalizing an eye in the sky faces up to 6 weeks in unit.
Sorry, what? Say that in the what unit? Sorry? In the what unit? I'm very curious as to what that was just expunged. Very, very curious to what was just expunged there. That seems like key information.
And this is the SCP-1678-C
in the Skywalker
overview.
unit.
SCP-1678-C, role unknown, also known as Wretch. Cases of SCP-1678-C resemble a humanoid figure dressed in rags. They appear to be of old age and are usually, although not always, female. They have always been encountered outside the Foundation-held area. There have been very few direct encounters with SCP-1678-C entities, and it is currently unknown how many cases exist or to what level of threat they pose to Foundation security or safety. Encounters typically feature cases of SCP-1678-C sitting on a street corner with a begging dish, whereupon
So they're entities that are beggars then?
they will attempt to attract the pity or mercy of any Foundation personnel within their proximity.
I got fucking... Okay, this reminds me of a story. I think I told it on stream before. I won't go into details, but let's just say there were when I was in London that one time, I was a lot younger and a lot more naive. There were some beggars I may have helped, and then they gave me a flower, and I thought it was just like a kind, like, thank you. So I felt really, really happy and very, very, like, flattered they gave me this nice flower. Turns out the flower was a mark, because I turned the corner, and then a bunch of other, like, you know, begging people came out of nowhere and just started harassing me like crazy. Like, a little, like, crowd of them gathered around. And I was just like, oh, the flowers are fucking marks. So I instantly dropped it and just ran off. I wanted to do something nice. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help this guy out. I'm gonna give him a bit of money. Give him a bit of money. They gave me this flower. I thought it was a thank you. I thought it was just, you know, a nice little like exchange, and I felt very happy. And then immediately that gets undone by you know, me putting two and two together and going, I'm stupid. I just got marked by that guy. I need to get out of here now because I'm just gonna be harassed constantly. Yeah, that was a fun experience when you're like, I think I was like 16 at the time too, so I wasn't even an adult yet.
With pleading or begging for food or money. Supplying a case of SCP-1678-C with food will cause them to begin weeping before dematerializing with a burst of dense black smoke. Foundation personnel are currently under instruction to not interact with them. They are briefly alluded to in a SCP-1678 audio recording. Do not pity the wretch. Allow them to pay the price of their betrayal for all eternity.
Betrayal? What did they do? Question mark? Huh?
Remember, citizen, on the day on London rises, I shall reward the loyal, but traitors shall be forever damned. And finally, this is SCP-1678-D overview. SCP-1678-D, role Food Supply, also known as Dr. Goody's Wonder Food. SCP-1678-D is believed to be the primary food source on offer in the event that SCP-1678 receives full-scale occupation. SCP-1678-D is freely and easily available from steel vending machines installed in virtually every building. or structure outfitted for the purpose of habitation. The vending machines are upright steel pumps, similar in size and shape.
Also, I'm really sorry, chat. I know I need to provide commentary, but I'm just kind of fascinated and I'm just listening. I'm literally just like, I know I need to like talk more, and this is probably going to be a very bad like fucking like reaction video. This is just like really fucking interesting, and I can't help it. Sometimes I just get lost in it, and I'm just like, I'm just enraptured with it. I'm just enraptured listening to this and imagining it. I'm really, really sorry. I am trying to make commentary, I promise. Now it's fine, it's okay enough, it's fun to listen to. Okay.
Shape to that of a modern petrol pump, containing a slot for the receiving of coins and a flexible rubber hose ending in a trigger-operated nozzle that will deploy half a liter of 1678D upon appropriate payment. All vending
1678D, is that the code name for fuel or petrol?
machines display the legend Dr. Goody's Wonder Food alongside an image of a smiling child in
Wait. So they dispense food, or quote unquote food, from a petrol pump, essentially. A gas station for the Americans in chat? A gas station pump. They dispense food from a fucking gas station pump. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that absolutely fucking gross? The slop, I wouldn't imagine it to be anything other than like weapons grade slop, yeah, 100%. Is it soylent? It may be soylent, we don't know.
enjoying a bowl of SCP-1678-D and text bubbles advising that 1678-D costs just a farthing a bowl, that it contains all the nutrients you need, and completely restores health and vitality. It is proven to be extremely attractive to cases of SCP-1678-B, C, an unknown species of colored mollusk, which has been observed feeding on any spillages. SCP-1678-D is a synthetic starch gel, heavily enriched with various minerals, vitamins, fats, and bulking agents. In addition to this...
Wait, bulking agents? Why bulking agents? Question mark?
It contains several unknown molecular structures and various engineered DNA helixes carried within synthetic cellular structures. It has the same consistency and taste as porridge, as advertised.
Fuck off, no it doesn't. No. Yeah, my chat is like extra doubt there.
It contains all the nutrients necessary for short-term survival. However, Foundation researchers have advised that over a period of more than 6 weeks, users of SCP-1678-D will become dangerously underweight due to low levels of fat and protein within SCP-1678-D, and are at a strong likelihood of contracting illnesses such as scurvy if survival is attempted by consuming SCP-1678-D alone. SCP-1678
Okay, so it's a short-term supplement, and I guess then add a pinch of salt for flavor.
D appears to be purposely engineered to manipulate the psyche of the regular consumers. Through a mixture of unknown molecular compounds, regular consumers are more obedient to authority, are less likely to commit acts of violence, and are less likely to engage in sexual intercourse, have a reduced capacity for fear or panic.
I'm good. I don't need this. I don't need the unwanted swap. Thank you. I'm good.
And have consistently high morale. In addition, it also has engineered side effects, such as depressive symptoms and headaches if a subject suddenly abandons consuming SCP-1678-D. Due to the difficulty of creating food within SCP-1678, SCP-1678-D would serve as the primary food source in the event of a large-scale habitation. Foundation personnel are forbidden to consume SCP-1678-D, even in small amounts.
YouTube and chat, would you do it? If you had the opportunity, would you try this on London Swap? The London Sloppy special, would you try it? Would you give it a taste at least? Because I wouldn't. Fucking that noise, it sounds grim.
All vending machines produce SCP-1678-D to the same quality, with some machines deploying corrupted forms that have induced severe mental or physical abnormalities.
That, I have enough depression. I would rather starve. Depends on the situation. It's from London, I'd pass. I would rather die.
Or death within the consumer. It is currently unclear what entity, being, or intelligence is responsible for the creation and maintenance of SCP-1678. It is unclear as to what event or disaster SCP-1678 is being prepared for. Alright, chances are if you are assigned to this SCP, you'll be trying to find that out. This concludes my lecture for today. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.
That was okay. Fuck, that was actually really fucking interesting. What the fuck? That was really, really fucking interesting. What the hell? I liked that. Thank you for suggesting that, chat. That was a good one. That was a fucking good one. Let's go. Starvation is a good motivation. Sounds like a normal food London is known for, though I'm sure that's the point. There's a theory that a woman created to survive SCP-001 when the day breaks proposal. I haven't. Chat. The only other thing I've watched of SCP is the orientation now. I still don't know all the names or the numbers, so I don't know what that means. Still, IRL London needs its own SCP number. It really does. It really fucking does. Good video. That was a good video. Thank you for suggesting it, whichever one of you did.